Kia ora e hoa. Haere mai, come and join me. I've got something very special today. This is Suzy's Book Corner number 100. And this is a pretty special book. Well, first of all, it's called the Scholarship Prize. It's Barnacles School for special dogs who don't read good. It's a Barnacles book, book number 1, and it's from the Bay of Islands, New Zealand. It's been written in Kerikeri, and it's written by Monica Welch and illustrated by Gustavo Merlo. And you know something else that's special about this book? Other than some pretty cool pictures, is it's written about a friend of mine. Somebody who I went to school with. He's a wee bit younger than me. I went to school with one of his big sisters. It's written about this chap here, Barnacles, Sean Scully, and his dog, Tsar. And check this out. Look at this for a cover. Oh my goodness. When the book arrives, you open it up, and there's a big picture inside of Barnacles and Tsar. Look at the size of Tsar. He's huge, isn't he? Are you nice and comfy, ready for a special story? Well, good. I'll get ready too. I'll put that down and get the book ready. Oh, find the right page. Here we go. Let's begin. Tsar took a stroll down Hairy-Keri town. There's a place in the far north called Kerikeri. Well, this is Hairy-Keri. And he spied in a shop a book upside down. I wonder what book that was. He tilted and cocked his head to the side and saw with much glee and Irish Wolfhound pride his Uncle Guinness right there on the cover. The earthquake dog, the saviour, the brother. Wow, how cool is that? Can you see all the books in the bookstore? Tsar sat wondering how he too could be a hero like Guinness who could set people free. From the tricky bad things that come once in a while, he wanted to help and make people smile. What a lovely thing to do. Are these people smiling? No, they're sad, aren't they? Things are tricky and bad. It was 2021 and, well, life had got weird. With lockdowns and loons, the Shire folk scared. Look at all the things to see in this picture here. Can you see what these people have? Lots of rolls of toilet paper. So he licked his fur clean, twirled his dread, wow, so cool, and applied for the scholarship to Barnacles School. For dogs special only was the wild decree, and Tsar knew right then that's where he should be. So Tsar sent an email with excited bright eyes, inquiring how he'd win the scholarship prize. Barnacles wrote back that he'd be there by noon to pick him up well before the new moon. A dog writing an email? That's a very clever dog. And soon he arrived in his mini quite cluttered, saw the size of Tsar and fair stammered and stuttered. Well, yes, now I see. You're quite the big boy. Let me empty the car full of flotsam and joy. Look how big Tsar is in comparison to Barnacles. He's huge, isn't he? And out tumbled oysters, wood and some nails, a few bottles and crabs and 3 sea snails. The back seats were turfed, and with a push and a shove, Tsar was strapped in, feeling happy and loved. Crikey, that was a lot of things to have to take out of the car. But look at Tsar. He looks happy, doesn't he? Off the pair roared, with Barnacles relaying that if Tsar won the scholarship, there'd be no paying. But he'd have to seek out a treasure so fine, a big bronze biscuit made with oyster and brine. Then Tsar nodded off in a magical dream of a yummy bronze biscuit dipped in fresh power cream. I think that's the biscuit he's dreaming of. It looks a bit ooey and gooey, doesn't it? With a hiss and a roar, they flew past the gate, with fur and dreads flying so as not to be late. On the first day at Barnacles School for special dogs, they'd get the brain whirring and grease up the cogs. Sounds like a pretty cool school. It's only for special dogs, though. But first the hunt for the bronze biscuit prize that might likely be hiding in some oddball disguise. They entered together this new team of 2, the master, the student, a dynamic crew. What are they doing? Are they giving each other a high five? Goodbye. And Tsar set about, the search now was on, and he looked and he sniffed till his smell gauge was gone. He peeked and he pounced, he fair went to town, and literally turned the class upside down. Uh-oh. He then spied a painting, Uncle Guinness hung high, and bounding right over he seemed to quite fly. But as he leapt up with fierce pride and devotion, the painting fell down and with clang, clunk, commotion. From the back of the painting, right in front of his eyes, fell the bronze biscuit scholarship, the ultimate prize. "Bravo!" roared Barnacles as he stood in the mess. "You found it in lickety-split time, no less." So today we'll begin to groom and to grow. A few rules, a few lessons, and some curveballs to throw. He found the prize. He gets to go to the very special Barnacles School. Well done, young Wolfhound. You deserve to be here. It's going to be the most spectacular year. And Tsar grinned so big, so happy was he, for he knew this was where he most wanted to be. And although this is where the story ends, look down here. It says ... to be continued. Book 1, Tsar gets into Barnacles Special Dog School. And it's based on a true story. This is the picture of Tsar here. Look at him sitting on the bench seat. And here's the bronze biscuit. How cool is that? It's the story of Barnacles, Sean Scully, and Tsar. And if you want to find out more, you can visit barnaclesacademy.com. Wow, don't you want to find out what happens next? I do. I might have to give Sean a call and ask him. Hey, thank you so much for joining me for Book 100. We'll have 100 more coming soon. Come and visit me and we'll have at least another one anyway. Have a wonderful day, my friend. Ka kite.